Hello, this is Els, Elizabeth Craft Designs. How are you all doing? It's a beautiful Wednesday morning still for a few seconds. Welcome. So what am I going to do today? I am going to make some backgrounds using the dies from Annette. And why am I doing that? So next Tuesday we have the release from Esther. So next week it's Esther's live on Monday. By the way, David will do the live on Friday. Then next Monday it will be Esther showing you all the good new stuff from the Sidekick, which is fantastic again, I have to say. It's all packed for me because I'm taking that to Canada in the RV. And Wednesday, Marga will do the live, so that will be the Sidekick as well. So, and on Friday, I don't know yet. If that's myself, no, I don't know yet. But next week, Sidekick release, so watch out for that. And then what I'm making today are backgrounds for cards, and that's because after that, we get a new floral release. So super excited, it was about time. So super excited about that one as well. So that's really for the card makers again, and for the, there's a really, no, yeah, I should not say too much. A good box in there, you know, a nice box. So yeah, I really like it. So excited about that as well. So let's turn the camera around and let's get started. And first I need to do a show and tell, and I'll tell you why. First let me see myself. It's here. So I can see you on the screen. Hi Nancy, David, Ruli, hi Teresa, Anita, Karen, and Teresa Hoffman, so Teresa's, one with an H and one without. Hi Terry, and like, comment and share, of course, for a chance to win the $50 gift certificates. Thank you Terry for that. And of course, everything from Annette is now available online as well. And so a few things. My 3 ATC cards, those are going to Carol Macy. I don't know if Carol is here, but Carol Macy won the 3 ATC cards. I did because I think with ATCs you need to write on the back when you made it. So I wrote that on there. And the Just Play one here. And then this one I actually signed. I thought that's a fun element of that as well. So Carol, congratulations. Email info@ecraftdesigns.com. And then we will send those to you. I will make sure they stay here. And that they are at our shipping departments. Thank you, Sylvia. Hi, Dimfnadas. Yeah, and what I have here, because those, another thing with shipping, so those came in too late for the release, but my goodies. And if you've seen Rihanna's lives, I don't know if Rihanna is here, but Rihanna did several lives, and kind of making things like this, like just... This is amazing. So the bird is, she uses the different doilies. She has the postage stamps there, and then the bird, something, I don't know if it's cheesecloth, but it sure looks like it. Then those flowers here are amazing. So this is really, really nice. Really nice. And then this has a gloss on it. The flowers has a gloss on it. The swirls here. Then she has the bloom stamp, the background stamps there. Look at the little ladybug. And of course, when you see it, this is so pretty, and this one you can hang as well. So you can hang that, so that needs to get a nice place somewhere. But look at that, I just love that. And of course you can put it on a card, but just this as a decoration. And for the people in the Netherlands, Rihanna did a live, and I don't know, you can find it at, she did a live at Hobby Vision, creating something similar. So if you want to see something in Dutch, something similar, you can find it there. Yeah, Rihanna, beautiful stuff. We have a fantastic design team, I have to say. Some white splatters on there. Then this one I got from her, which is, I love that with the borders, you see. So she has all the borders around, and she glued it on the, I would almost forgot. It's a standing up card. It's a standing up card. And I don't know where she got that standing up. I know we had a thing like that, like an easel before. We don't have the easel anymore, but you can, you know, they are available. And then here the florals, and then the postage stamps, like making that window. And I know Annette showed us that as well in the live. Our heat back, I know, the heat here as well. And we are looking how we're going to drive. We thought we'd go through Yellowstone. Well, absolutely not, because it's really cold there. So we're going to take another route. So the happy birthday here, and look here, sticking out some of those florals from Annette as well. Love that. Use a beautiful paper. Then this one, a little slimline, again with a little piece of the border here, the postage stamps, the there's a stencil here in the back. I don't know, or an embossing folder. I don't know that one, but it's an alphabet. If Rihanna is here, she can mention it. But it's so, and then with the bees. And I know Rihanna loves fussy cutting. So if you like fussy cutting, she did that with the bee. Love that. And then the frame stamp there. And then this one is like the grateful one. And so what she did is, and I'm, you know, she actually did it the other way around. I'm actually going to make something. So she cut this out and just left it open. And I'm actually going to use the part that comes out, so the die itself, to make texture on a background. That one, and then this last but not least, my goodies. Okay, let me put these on the sides here. This page is just fantastic. That's the big Easter egg. I don't know if we still have that, but that was the big Easter egg. But look at the board. The birds are fantastic. And I think she used distress ink here. But look at that border, how that's all put together. Oh, there's even Easter eggs in there. You see, I did not see that yet. But look at that border. Just a stack of all the different flowers she did. Absolutely love it. And then kind of behind that border, love it. So you can imagine this will be fantastic on a card as well. And then on the back, this one. So she stamped everything. So that's the stamp from, and of course this is a planner page. So it's the full size A5 planner. And the doily here, the stamp on there, little bees flying around. And then these are the florals as well. And I'm pretty sure Rihanna used distress glaze on that. But then this as well. You see stamped and then with the distress glaze. So just the stamps from Annette there. And this make that into a little bouquet. Absolutely love it. So those are the samples. And I hope I did it justice, Rihanna. Because they are fantastic, I have to say. They are really, really pretty. Really pretty. And of course that one is going in my plan. Wow, it's so nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm glad we got them in, because sometimes you never know. You never know. Okay, so then this is the one that's left. Hi Femke. Hi Katarina and Anja. Was Carol here already? I don't know if Carol was here. But so what I did is, so I'm going to play, and it's going to be wet, I think. And so what I did, I die cut. So I'm going to make backgrounds for cards that I can add florals to later. So what I did here, I have that swirl. I'm going to show you how I did that. And then the stamps here from Annette. I did some gold on the side. And this is actually a full size, so a 3.5 by 8.5 for a slimline card. Then I cut it out of Yupo. And here I have like cards that I made in the size for a slimline. And I don't know exactly which one I'm going to use yet. So this one is 8.5 by 3.5. Then the top layer, I always do it 3/16 smaller, somehow a 1/4 inch smaller. That's just, I think that just makes a difference. So I like it more than if I do 3/16 instead of a 1/4. And then those postage stamps can go on here. You see, and I know I showed you a card from Marga already that had that. So you see, so the postage stamps on the slim line. So then I can do 3 layers and then put like florals on there. So that will be nice. Thank you, Jona. I have a regular like slim line. And so that's how this started as well, as white soft finish. I made a 5 by 7 with a layer, and I made a 6 by 6. So I have stuff to play with. So what I want to do, let me see. Maybe I do another slim line first, because so this is the part that fits on the slim line. I'm going to put these on the side for a second. And then, so I did die cut these out of the white cardstock with the tape on the back. This one has tape sheets on the back. So I did 3. But this one is also like, so this swirl is really nice as a stencil as well. So don't forget that. Hi Petra, hi Renee. You see, so this is a perfect stencil. With the other one, you only have one part that falls out. I actually did that already as well. So you have that little part. There's one little part like this one that falls out in the center. But that's a great stencil as well. But that's also a great stencil. And I wanted to show you that as well, which I might do it, but for the glitter. So I might do some glittering. That's why my hands are really dry. Because I did not put cream on my hands, because then it's going to be messy on my hands with the sticky of the glitter. Oh, I sold a lot of my stuff, so I'm ready for the view of release. Okay, yeah. So Monday, watch. So Monday, the live from Esther will be all the whole new release. Yeah, I know. I know these are fantastic, but look how nice these fit. So I did cut 3, and then you just, I don't want to have them all like the same. So I want to play, and when I kind of thought how that worked, I thought, okay, this is, you see, it fits exactly on that piece. So if I have that one like this, or do I want to have this one? Let me see. Because I want to have them like, you see, so from side to side. So if I do this one like this, and that one can go on that side, and I think the other one then fits in the middle. But you see, you kind of need to kind of twist and turn. And then this one, so I have one that way, so this one needs to kind of go sideways a bit. And if, oh wait, the other way around. I'm just going to play a bit, because if I do this one like this, then the other one needs to go a different way. Just a second. I kind of want to lay it out first before I glue them down. And that's of course with the double-sided adhesive. You can imagine gluing this down on paper like this is basically impossible without double-sided adhesive. Yeah, I'm flipping and flopping. I'm not flipping and flopping like David, but I want to see that it fills it up nicely. But I see, I kind of want to, so then I want, basically, maybe I'll go this way again then. If the top and the bottom, because you see then I have this, and yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to start with the top, bottom one and the top one, and then I'm going to put the middle one in there. Yeah, the swirls are fantastic, and I love how this turned out, I have to say. But you can imagine you cannot do this if you don't have double-sided adhesive on the back, because, get my tweezer, because I'm going to make it really wet, because this one I honestly soaked before I had it as I wanted it to be. And of course these that come off from this are all stencils as well. And if you use the sheets, so this is from the sheets. If you use the sheets, you always need to make sure if you use it as a stencil that you put the shiny side down. And if you put this paper side down, it's stuck. So that is, so I was going to do this way. Okay, hold it. This can go kind of, so push this down. You see, it is a perfect fit. Then make sure it's pressed down so the water doesn't get underneath there. And then the top one was basically going to be kind of a little bit the same. Nice. Yeah, the texture is really nice. Hi Sarah, Teresa, Patricia. Live speelt niet af. Oh, I don't know how that worked. Thank you, Renee. Hi, nice to see you here as well. Did you see Carol? Is Carol here or not? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Hoppakee. I'm talking Dutch now, hoppakee. Okay, so if I do this one about the same, but let me see. But I will twist it a bit, because then I want to have this at the top. Kind of. And this. And I'll tell you what I did as well. I'm going to do that here. I actually run this through to make it more flat. Because normally I like that rounded corners, but I want to get rid of those little dots there. I actually run it through my die cutting machine. I should not forget that. Just run it through, just with the plates. Hi Ingrid, Nicole. Hi Lina. Who's first time here? Who is the first time here? Hi Mona. Mona Goldstein. Hi Mona, nice to see you here. A newbie. Okay, so you see, and this one I'm going to put like this, so it's this one will be, it will be a shame to cover it with florals, but it will be pretty, like that. You see, and here I kind of stamped in the middle. I could do that as well with this one, kind of just do 2, but I just, you know, one has 2 and the other one I do 3. Okay, else. So this one is going on a bit like that. Just grab it here. My goodness, it's warm here. It's just me. It was busy busy morning. Because since we are leaving again tomorrow, there's a lot I need to think about because we have create and craft shows. Let me see if I do it here. Go down, down, down. Perfect. Perfect. Here we go. So now these are all here. And you probably can't see it, but when you die cut, especially with the tape on the back, you might see some of those polka dots. And you don't see them here anymore. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this one through my die cutting machine, but only in between the plates. And make sure you have a nice clear plate at the top, not too messy. Otherwise put a piece of just a piece of printer paper on top. My plate that I have here, I actually just got a new one, you see. But if you have like a lot of scratches on that, like my bottom plates, I would put a piece of printer plate in between, like on top of this. You see, so there's something here. The smallest thing can actually give you some extra here. So I'm going to do that here. And then this on top, and I'm just going to run it through. What is that? There's stuff on here. So again, if it's not a nice plate, put a piece of printer paper in between. And then I'm going to run it through. And I don't know if you can see, yeah, there's absolutely a difference. So what it does, it first of all, of course, it attaches it really well to the cardstock, but it also flattens out so there's no dots, because what I mean with the dots, of course, from the pokey holes are, where's my dice? Yeah, you see, so the pokey holes, I mean these little dots, because when you die cut with tape on the back, it's a little bit thicker, and you see now it's kind of all flattened out. So now I can start working with, and this one, you see, that's the 8.5 by 3.5 by itself, but this one is going to be a mat on a 8.5 by 3.5 slimline card. But you can imagine it will be really pretty. There's actually a die in the set from Esther that will be really pretty on here as well. So I might change my plan and do that first. So there's always, I can always make more. I can always make more. Hi Yvonne. I'm here and you missed that. Oh, Michelle. Did I miss you, Michelle? Hi, Michelle. So Michelle stocks all of our products. So if you're looking for something, she will have it. Yeah. No Carol yet. Okay. Well, she will find out. We will try to reach out on Facebook, but otherwise, and if she will never claims them, we will do another drawing when I get back or something. Yeah. My way your mind works. Wondering if the swirl works on the porthole page. Well, they will probably work on circles, but you know it will be nice on frames or anything. But it is in kind of a round shape, so it will definitely fit on the port. It's actually even nice on here, you see. Yeah, everything is nice. The swirls are just fantastic. And the other two that are in that set are these two. I already cut those as well, because those will be fun as well. And I was wondering if this one fits. Yeah, that's an A2 size with a mat. And I thought, are these... Ah, look at that. Top and bottom. Pretty. Let's just stick those down right away before I start playing around. That is perfect. So this is an A2, so 4.25 by 5.5 inch. And then this is again the 3/16 smaller. But if that isn't a perfect fit, I don't know anymore. We should ask Annette, did you design it for that? Did you, because she is very precise. Oh, Annette, there you go. Yeah, and Annette, I do that when it's on. I not always do that, but you can absolutely do that. And then some die cutting machines, of course, have more pressure. Okay, so Annette, did you design this to fit to work on an A2 size card? So that's again, it's a really nice stand. So I need to poke out those pieces. But here we go. Do I want to have it on the... That, and then I want to have that the same. Oh, I didn't line it up perfectly. I don't like that. That. That's okay, because we are, you see, I didn't press it down completely yet, so I'm just going to push that to the side a little bit. So that's that. And then this goes on this side. That will be a nice, nice thing for, a nice background for the florals for sure. But of course you can also put a birdie in the middle from Annette. Like that will be really pretty on this one as well. Put the bird, like, if you do the bird in kind of, here I have the frame here. You see, like in the, this will be really pretty on here as well. Zip. Pretty, pretty. Yes, if you get the idea, you better try. I know, that's Femke, that's what I have as well. Hi, Mary Lou La Hoya from Montreal. Hi, Sue. Nice to see her as well. Thank you, Sue, for sharing as well. Appreciate that. Oh, I miss a lot of comments. And green things. I know. I know, Celine, that's why I'm asking. Did you think about this to make this fit on an A2 size card? That could well be. Hi, Nell. Nell from the Netherlands. My mom's name is Nell. As is Nell from Florida. Okay. Let me. So I'm first going to stick these down. Hold it a bit. Stick these down. Push it out a little bit. It doesn't need to be perfect. Because we are going to play with. Okay, so with this one, I'm going to do the same. But look what a perfect frame. Can you imagine? Floral in the middle. Oei. Or one of those nice ATC cards. If you make a, see, would be cool. Oh, the flower, like just a flower. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. I'm packing all my stuff for in the RV because I have lots of ideas. And we will be gone for how long? I think 3 weeks or something. Perfect. This is perfect. Here you go. You see? So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to watercolor these. And you can do the same. I don't know if I get to it because, of course, I prepped way too much again. But you can imagine, so you can do texture paste on your postage stamps. You can do that. But the doilies, kind of put those on. You see, that these are the small ones. You see, those go perfectly on. And what my idea was with that, like kind of offset them and make a background like that. So put this on, that on, and then another piece can go here. So that's kind of the idea for that. But I don't know if I get to it, but at least I showed the idea already then. Thank you, Kathy. So that's that. And now I'm going to watercolor. So I actually need, because it's really going to be wet. Where is my paper towel that I have here? Here it is. No, not my paper towel, my, well, theedoek. Theedoek. What's well, just kitchen towel. Kitchen towel, I think we call it here. Okay. So this is going to be wet. What I did actually at home, I know now again, before, because this is soft finish cardstock, so it's not watercolor paper. Oh yeah, yeah, Jona, I will be. So there's one. So because I told it on Monday, you gave me the Rocky Mountaineer from Vancouver to Banff. And then we heard that my sister is coming from the Netherlands to Canada. So the 3 sisters will be together. So we're doing a little trip together. And then, what's next? Oh, and then I'm going to travel to the Netherlands as well, somewhere in June. And because visiting the parents is, you know, it's time, because I haven't been there for a while. And but the summer I will spend at home. So July, so I'm just putting a little bit of water on there. What is that? Is that also, is that soft finish? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Okay. We'll see. Pretty sure it is. So I need a bigger brush. I'm taking our watercolors. I think I even soaked it more at home. So let's see how it works. Otherwise I'm going to soak more. Oh, I did, which color? I don't have a real color chart here. Oh, I can do the green as well. That will be nice. Let's say, you know, maybe. So the other one I did with the, mostly with the burnt umber, with this one. Oh, you know, it's also nice with, going to do this one, the raw ochre. Let's see if it, okay. And just make sure the color gets everywhere. And I did blow dry one, and like this one, I blow dried first, and that's not nice because then I got lines kind of around it. So I don't, yeah, I can't explain, but it didn't look nice. Although probably if you, yeah, so this is also finished cardstock here. And because this is a bigger piece that I'm working on, that's why I wet it first. And because there's tape on the back, because you can imagine if you would do this without the tape on the back, it would absolutely come off. Because you cannot glue that nicely with glue. There you go. And what is nice as well, it kind of pulls a little bit to that to the die cut, so that gives us a nice. I got some paper here. Needs to go. Oh, my paper comes off. I die cut it wrong. Watch it else. I have a little part. Like that. I have a song in my head. So. And what I'm going to leave this to dry for a little bit before I go back in, or maybe I add a little bit of color. Although this might just be pretty as is, or I might add a little bit of the to the side. Yeah, exactly. It looks like it's embossed, but it's not, of course. Yeah, but embossed would be a different look, but it's just, you know, it looks really pretty, I have to say. And of course, it gives you another use of your dies and your tape. You see, and I think I might want to kind of do this on the side a bit, on the other side as well. There we go, don't make it too dark. And then I'm going back in with, and here I have it a little bit too dark, so I'm just going back in with that yellow a little bit. And it can be a little, actually, that's nice, a little bit stronger yellow there as well, the ochre. So you can see it's not endless that you can add water, but it can absolutely have some water. I'm going to do the same with that yellow at the top, because I actually like that look a lot. That's a fluffy brush there. See? So a little bit of the mix of that brown with the there. Oops. I think that looks pretty. Okay. Then I will, and what I did with the brown one that I made already, I actually put that under magnets for a little bit as well. That was dry. And then I'm going to take a piece of paper towel, and some paper towels leave a pattern, and then you'll see it picks up a little bit again. So I think that will be a pretty background. And then I'm going to edge it. So I'm going to leave this to dry. Isn't that pretty? And then I thought as well with this one, it will dry before I Venetian plaster, yeah. When this dry, because this one I made that stencil because for the other one I missed that one piece like here, but I can fix that, I can kind of play around it. But this one I made a stencil, so I can actually, what I did with my journals, I can put this back over and do a little bit of gold paste as well. But I'm going to leave this to dry first, or I will dry it. Let me try if I can dry it a little bit. I don't know if it does that, because of course this is pretty wet. You see? It even soaked through the back a little bit. Oh, this color actually doesn't make those stains, although stains will be pretty as well. Some splattering on this one will be pretty as well. Anything will be pretty with a pretty design. So it's still wet, so I'm going to leave it, but I will come back to that before it's over. Let me put this in place. Yeah, that's good. Oh wait, I need to take this off. I messed up a tiny bit, but you see, I had that loose from the tape. I don't know what happened there, but it doesn't matter. But look at that. That's just a really pretty background. So that's that one. I leave that to dry. Then I'm going to make this one in a different color. Let's do that. And I love teal, but I know with the florals, I don't have anything in teal ready, I think. I can do green. Although I really like what I need to, I'm looking at my flowers because they're actually on the table there. And I got flowers from Anita there. Give me a second. Give me a second. They are here. You know what I will... La 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 la. We're not sneak peeking yet because we first get something else. We first have Esther's readies. Okay. I think I'm going to go green. And then maybe with a little bit of yellow. A pink. You know, Sue, pink for a background. Well, then the rose. Sue, I will do that for you. But then I don't do the bright pink. I do this one. Let's see. Let's see. Teal, yeah, teal is... Yeah, but I don't have any florals here on the table with the samples with teal. Well, a little bit, but... So this one I will definitely dab because I don't want it to be that dark. Or I might go in with another color. But look how that stands out. Nice, eh? And you want to have a like a brush that's soft. So just dab it a bit. What I'm going to do this here as well. And then see, but because I don't know if I can blend this really well together. But we just play. That's what we do. Eh? Otherwise, I go back in. We go. And then if I want to have this a lighter color, kind of wash it down more. Oh, it's still strong. It's still strong. What I will do, I will dab. You see, I'm not a pink that much of a, but I might have flowers there that I like on there, but like for the whole thing, that's not my thingy. But I know people love pink, but yeah. And I will always work on it, so even if it might not be my favorite now, it will turn out to be my favorite because I will work it because I think this is too bright for me. What do I see for question marks? Oh, oh, Femke, I tell you I don't have anything from Esther here. I have it all at home. So I cannot do a sneak peek. I cannot do a sneak because I have nothing here. I am sorry. It's packed. You see, so I don't, yeah, that's not my thing. So what I'm going to do now, because I don't give up, that's, I'm actually going over it with I think I'm going to go over it with a brown tone. Sorry, Sue. Sorry. Sorry, sorry. Let's see what this does for me. And I might completely ruin it. But then I'll tell you what I do is I would let it dry and then still go back to it. But this might actually be nice. This might turn out nice, the mix of the two. I'm not a huge pink person and I'm not a huge purple person. I have to say. Jona, I'm sorry. Don't leave me now, eh? Don't leave because I don't... Esther did a sneak peek already. Didn't she do one on Tuesday? So I don't know. I didn't see the Tuesday one. I honestly don't have anything here. Otherwise I would absolutely do that. And if before I'm home, it's too late. You're all in bed in the Netherlands. Maybe I do it down the road tomorrow if I'm traveling. Because honestly, it's all packed already. It is packed already. It's drawing lines now as well. It's too soaked, I think, maybe. Ba, 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 ba. But it will become nice. So, but you can see, pink somehow. I try to make you happy, Sue. I'm sorry. It's still pink. I will go back. I'll tell you when this is dry, I will go in there with Distress ink. Or I know something else I can do as well. I can stamp there as well. This doesn't look bad. Like this, where the swirls are in the middle, it doesn't look nice. But but after I've stamped there, it will be nice. But you see the swirls, how pretty they are there. Okay, I'm going to leave this to rest. And then see if my other one is a little bit, well, let me try to blow dry this. As to show the book, oh my goodness, the book is so perfect. But then we go to please people here, and it's not, I think it's scheduled before the end of the month. But honestly, so I think it's in New York already, came by boat, it's in New York. Okay, let's ditch to dry a little bit. I know. Oh, blues, I love teals as well. And I love vintage colors, so I will make this a little bit more vintagey, for sure. But it's too wet now, so I'm going to put this away. Let's see if the other one dried enough already to start working on that one. No, not yet. So I need to dry this a little bit. Because again, I put a lot of water in there. So I'm going to make this a little bit more dry. Because otherwise the ink picks up wrong and... And what I'll do in between, because I know I showed something, I think in the RV, I did that tea bag with the gold. I actually have that gold paste here. And I will show you that tea bag, because that actually, I didn't have the correct paste with me during my last trip, I think. I know, Teresa, stranger, yeah. Hi Marjolein, you're back. Rip pink, yeah. Rip pink, yeah. Yeah, I might my fingers, yeah. I'm feeling it, Jona, I'm feeling it. But I'm good with this. I'm good. And this is not a super hot one, eh? So it's, if you have a real embossing tool, that is way more hot. Vintagey, no. It's kind of not vintage, but vintagey. Did that come up? I don't know. Okay. So, I think there's a few things that I can do, because I'm thinking about something else now as well. So I can do the paste, but let me show you that tea bag first, because that actually was super cool. And I did want to show that to you. Do I have a tea bag that I can show you? Oh yeah, these ones I used. So these ones I made with that gold paste. Do I have that in here? In my goodie tea bag stuff. Oh, you see, now I see this tea bag. No, that's not nice. So what I did is, and here I have like a fruit tea or whatever. And that did not show up on the camera when I did that with that. And that's a super simple thing with a really nice result. Oh, and I have actually, because that's hard to get from my finger, here I found this here. That's actually a tip of a rubber glove. This and this paste will show it better. So I hope you can see it if I'm opening it, because I don't know which paste I had with me on. It was a color or something that didn't show up. I should take that rubber. You see, and now when you open it, can you see it now on the camera? You have those really cool gold spots on there. Can you see it? Let me see. I think you can see it. You see, so, and what I did is I just, I crumbled it again and just do it again till you think it's nice. I know it's very spannend here, Anita. No, it's not. But now I don't have my dirty fingers, so actually this is really nice for paste, I have to say. Yeah, it's a wax. Yeah, on the tea bag. Yeah, yeah, on the tea bag. And then you open it and then you have a really nice tea bag with gold spots on it. You see? And that looks super cool. And the other wax I had didn't work that well. So yeah, this is a gold wax here. So, but now I'm thinking I was going to do that over those. But now I'm also thinking I want to try something else as well. So if this fits over here, I might have changed it a little bit by putting it on. Oh, here we go. You see, I might have. Well, let's do the wax first. I'm going to wax first, but then I thought I can also do embossing ink. Yeah, and this one, you know, this one I don't want to do with this because I need the feel. I need the feel because I don't want to have too much. And with this, I don't have control over it. So I'm still going to make my fingers dirty. You see, because I only want, because this stuff, that wax is not forgiving in the sense when it's on, it's on. So, yeah, so that's why I want to have a little bit. And you know, I did this with the planners as well, with the journals. And maybe I don't want it the whole way. I'm going to see how this looks already. That is pretty. So do I want it all the way? No, maybe not. Maybe just a light touch here. But now, and I'm going to do that with all three. And then, you know, that's with this. This is the other way around. No, it's not. I will keep working it till I think it's, so I might add some color, because teal is your favorite. Yeah, I love teal, I have to say. So that's, and this stencil I cut out of Yopo paper. You see, and now what I'm thinking now, I think, oh, that is too yellowish. So, and over the wax you can easily, a little bit here as well, you can easily use watercolors again. Sage green and purple for me, okay. Sage green. So that's, last one. So that's me, because now I think, okay, it needs to be darker. The green is too light for me. Or the yellow, sorry, the yellow is too light for me. So definitely we'll go back in, and that's exactly the same what I did with the other one. I went back in as well. Oh, there's David still here. David, later on I was thinking, did you do something like this in the journal? Later on I was, oh, on your, did you do this kind of, did you stick it down on your TN, David? I was actually thinking that driving here. First pink, I have two colors my favorite, pink and turquoise, both are on the first place. Is pink, second pink. Oh really, for you Jona, pink? Yeah, exactly, maybe add more brown. That's exactly what I'm going to do. But I need to have a tiny bit of glue there, because I messed up a tiny part. I see, just a super small dippy. And glue it down before I start going back into the water. Yeah, so this absolutely needs more. I might even, because here I did brown, I might go in here with black. Let's do brown first, and then I might add black. That's, you know, that's just how I roll. Because I'm not that's why I'm not a coloring expert. So whenever I do stuff, sometimes I think, oh, I don't like that. Teal would be on this. I did something similar in the live when I was on the wrong page. Oh really, Annette? You see, I thought when I was driving here, I thought I might have seen something similar, but I did not know anymore. Well, then we have it twice. Then we have it twice. And I know I watched your live. I did see that live on the wrong page. I did see that live. Did you do it? Where did you make a card? Oh, okay. You had a plan. Sorry. Oh, you see, you did it on the TN. So you did it twice already. So I'm way behind everybody else. Well, David, if you want to do something similar, then, go for it. Go for it. Because I know at the end it will all look different. So 3 times the charm, exactly. Really. Oh, my goodies. So now, I will like this much better. But my paper is still a little bit wet. So I don't know if you see it really sinks in the paper now because the paper is still a little bit wet. But what I do, I never stop because sometimes I do something and I think, oh, I don't like it that much. I keep working it till I like it. I hardly ever throw anything out. It happens every now and then, but not a lot. Not a lot. So this is getting boring, of course, because now I do exactly the same again. I'm sorry. And do I see the gold now still? Probably. Oh, you know what I definitely want to show is the glitter before I go. I need to leave this to dry first because it is too wet. And then it sinks in too much. You see? So I'm going to leave this to dry first and then I go back. Because the color is sinking in too much. This might end up being black with gold embossing or something. Yeah. You see, because it's just too wet, so the color sinks in right away, so it doesn't stay on top. But I will keep working it till I like it. It might be actually nice if I do this the whole way, but I want to do the glitter first. So I'm going to do the glitter first, leave this to dry, and if I have time, otherwise you always see it when on the picture. And this one is still soaking wet as well. You see, it's soaking, so I cannot do anything to this yet. But this is going to be a different color as well. They might all end up brown. Show us your gilding wax planet picture. My gilding, oh, the gilding wax. Oh, I have. Wait a second. I have a TN here with gilding wax on it, with the tickets. But I had several. Where did I leave that? Oh, I have too much stuff. Where's my other bag? Where is my TN with the green one? I have 2 bags here. I'm just putting this here for you to look at. And then I know it's here because I thought, oh, I need to take that with me. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Oh, did I do? Oh, I did not do wax on this one. This is just glitter. Yeah, I did put a little bit of wax on here. So this one has stencils on it. And this one I actually did glitter paste. But I have kind of the same idea with wax over it. Because then you can put the stencil back. But there is some wax on the TN itself. On the corners here I have something. So this is my little ticket. I forgot it on Monday, but I need to take it back home because that's going in the RV as well. Okay, so glitter. Let me do the glitter. What time are we at? Oh my goodness, it's 10, yeah. I have white cardstock with tape here. And this is, like I did this 1,000 times already. But there's always new people. Always new people. It says repeating a technique is good because it doesn't always hit it with... Yeah, oh yeah, that's true, yeah. And this one, I honestly, it just hit me when I was driving. And I thought, oh yeah, I think I've seen it already. Okay, so this one, tape with white cardstock with tape on the back. And then the wax you and Dave use. No, I tell you honestly, it's not around anymore. Even in the Netherlands, it's not available. I bought it in the Netherlands, but it's not available anymore. I have dirty hands. So, but if you see jars like this, it's probably the same manufacturer, but Finnebear has waxes. If Michelle is still here, Michelle, do you have like a gold wax or something? There's a lot out there, and most of them are good. It all smells nice, So this one, am I going to do 2 swirls? So this one actually came off from one of the swirls. Let me see how it fits. I'm just going to drop it on here. Press it down. Make sure it's pressed down well, otherwise your pattern will... Oh, you have a lot of different waxes. Yeah, so if you go to the website from Michelle, you will find waxes in all different colors. Okay, that's one, and then I'll do another corner. So this came actually from the back of one of the, you see, because on the back here, that's also a stencil. This one I cut out of this piece that I had here from the release sheet, because I save all my release sheets. And if I had that extra piece, I could do a, oh, do I have that? Well, it doesn't matter. I could do it the other way around as well, but I just drop it down here somewhere. I need to be careful because I have wax on my fingers. Ta-da-da-da. Is it the same as the Sizzix one? Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. But if it comes in exactly the same jar, it might be coming from a new, from the same factory, from the same manufacturer. You never know, because Sizzix doesn't make that themselves. Okay, take this off. Okay, that's all good on there. So darkest color first. Or maybe I do a swirl in embossing powder. I can do that as well. Okay. Okay, let's go for the teal Persians. But then I have, no, because I want to use the gap, because I want it to be a little bit muted. So I have all my colors here. I'm looking at the table there. What do I have there? Well, let's do the teal. Let's make the teal people happy. But then I need to have a second color. That would be the diamond or the golds or the green. No, you know, I'm not going to do, yeah, I do teal, whatever. But for the flower background, I'm not going to use the teal, but I'm going to show it in teal. I'm indecisive. Do you call it that? That's, yeah, today. I'm kind of... Make sure the glitter doesn't attach to the release sheet, because it's then static. And all the glitter touches to that. And I can use that again. For who is this the first time that they see this? If you follow Elizabeth Craft Designs for a longer time already, it's impossible that this is the first time. If you're new or relatively new, it could, oh else. Oop, in the lid instead of in the jar. Okay, so that's the first time you saw me doing that, for sure, for everybody. I don't think I ever put glitter back into the lid. Me, Starlene, is it new? Oh my goodies. There is a ton of, so we have the best glitter, the best tape, and there's a ton of videos out there for me doing glitter. And I can brush this off a little bit, but I can also just brush, like polish it in. So circular motion, circular motion. There's a ton of videos with the glitter, Silk Microfine Glitter from Elizabeth Craft Designs. And sometimes I brush it off, so depending, but in this case I know I can just rub it in there. I know, Belinda, that's for sure. That's for sure. And our glitter is really, it's a Silk Microfine Glitter, so it's a super, super fine glitter. You see, so what was on there is now all in the, and I have a Swiffer in here, like a floor Swiffer. Then we have brushes. You can just brush this off. Kind of clean it up. Oh, and there it comes off already. And now I can just take this off. And now everything where that stencil was is still, oh, that will be nice. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to do that in a cool diamond. I can take a color. But seeing this now, I'm just going to take them both off. I can do different colors as well, but I'm going to take those both off. And those stencils I can use over and over and over again. Because if you keep them in one piece, so with this one, you're just going to kind of take it off where the swirls are, because you want to keep that swirl in one piece, because that swirl you can use over and over and over again. As long as you keep that in one piece, I might tear it talking to you, but I will try to take it off in one piece. Oh, this one I can take here. And you can use your fine pointed tweezer with this as well. There you go. So I got it all off. So now where that sticky was, where that swirl was actually all still sticky. Oh, then I need to, for the new people, I need to show, I was just showing that to Anja. Here. So it is a mess here, but I kind of know where things are sometimes. Sometimes. So this is a thing that like thousands of people touched during the expos that we did. This is lace. So this is lace on the tape. And one day I should put like a flower arrangement on here. But this is lace, and like real lace. And I did that like thousands of times. Like, oh my goodness, I don't know how many times I did that at shows. Okay, so now this is all sticky. I need to kind of clean my brush off. And now I'm going to take the cool diamond in this case, because the cool diamond has a more blue tone to it. And we have a warm diamond that has a more gold tone to it. Yeah, if you're interested in the glitter and the glitter techniques, there is a ton of those on our YouTube channel. Here we go. I don't brush this off because I want to put this back into the jar first. And then I will brush it off a little bit. But yeah, in this case, it only stuck. Because I did polish that, like I did burnish that diamond already really well. It's not going to stick in there. So, you see, I can just, I feel a little bit. So just brush it off a tiny bit. And this I don't need to polish because there's no third color, but you can polish this a little bit. And then you have a back of a card. Where's my card? I know I have an A2 size card here. So, oh, here you see, and then you can mount this here. And then you have a beautiful background for a card. Yeah, so that's never gets old. The glitter never gets old. And this closes like this, but you need, that's actually a lid from a plate that I have, that I still have. You see, so that's the glitter. So, and then it is 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock already. So where's my, oh, so that one. So these two, definitely not ready yet, because you see, because the paper was so wet. So I will show you this when it's done. I hope to do that this afternoon, because I need to pack the RV. But I will absolutely show you these when they're ready, because that's not done yet. So, but I gave you some ideas, I hope. And again, think about the doilies as well. And go through your stash from dies, because you have lots more. So let's turn the camera around, Anja. And I will say goodbye. I want to thank you all for watching. And again, like, comment and share. And on Friday, for the chance to win a $50 gift certificate. On Friday, David will be here with something else that I've just showed him. And then, or he does the same and makes it different. It's always, it's always fun, because different variations, everybody has their own technique. And so different variations are nice. So just play, that's important. And on Monday, Esther will be here with a new Sidekick release. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you from the RV somewhere.